What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a great day. It's a motivational Monday, and I'm motivated to make my chair squeak as usual. Had a good 4th of July. Very, very busy weekend. Very good weekend. We got listing and sorting. I think we probably listed like 15 to 20,000 cards this week in our staged inventory for Tcgplayer, which is pretty good. We'll talk more about that though in another video later in the week. But what I wanted to talk about today, setting yourself up for success. What do I mean by setting myself up for success? Setting yourself up for success. I've made it very abundantly clear. Prioritization is hard for me. I get locked in on something like sorting or listing, and the next thing I know, I'm 8 hours in and I'm not doing anything else. And as I've started to fix that, I have felt a lot better about myself and how I handle things. Completing tasks is good for the soul. When you finish something, when you start something and finish it and move on to the next thing, that does good for you. And I'm starting to kind of build on that. I still have ways to go, and I'm sure you have ways to go too. So I want to talk about some of the ways that you can set yourself up for success beyond just a schedule and beyond just kind of itinerizing things. Because I think it's a good conversation. It's one to have because I have a pretty crazy pattern I go through the day, and we're going to talk about it. So before we do though, if you don't know who I am, my name is Bronzgod, and I sell trading cards on Tcgplayer and eBay. We've been doing about $40,000 a year in sales, mostly in bulk, which we are looking to ramp up in the later half of this year. We also do have two other channels, one for weight loss, one for gaming. Both of those links will be in the description below. Got a couple affiliate links as well. So if you want to save a little money, I can make a little money, and we'll all be happy. So I think you've noticed in the last couple of just kind of like talking head videos where we just kind of chat, I don't have my camera set up behind my desk like I do with my podcast, Sunday Morning Conversation. Had Hectic TCG on this week. Guy's awesome. Go check it out. And I've noticed that when it comes to, if I have a schedule set and I say like I can't do the next thing till I do this thing, that works really well. The minute I stray from that, I have this weird thing where it's like, okay, well now the whole night's ruined, so I might as well just give up. It's the same issue I've had with my weight loss. Like if I have a bad Monday, I have this idea that Monday is the beginning of the week. And if the beginning of the week doesn't start right, the whole rest of the week is going to be destroyed, which is, it's all in your head. If you make a mistake or you make a little hiccup during the day, just do your best to ignore it. I'm slowly starting to conquer that. But you got to just push through that, because if you don't, it's going to be very easy for you to get to the end of the day and you literally get nothing done. Like literally nothing done. And when I had a weekend like this weekend, I think I woke up Saturday. I want to say it was like 7:30. I was trying to go back to sleep and I couldn't, which is probably a good thing. My circadian rhythm is probably starting to like finally get back in track. But we got up at 7:30 and we just started sorting, man. And I want to say, some of the stuff was pre-sorted already, but I think we listed like scanned and put in stage inventory by 12 o'clock, like 4 hours, like 10,000 cards. It was pretty bonkers. We went to go pick up some more bulk after that. So we took a little break, got some lunch, this, that, the other. But staying on task in setting up yourself up for success is important. Example, I like sorting, but I know it's something that if I left to my own devices, I will do literally all day. So I do it on stream now. I will do eventually more things with cards on stream, but sorting is something that I can talk with people. If I make a silly mistake, I'll fix it. It's easy to find out. Eagle eye viewers, I think the other night I was sorting and like, bro, you put this in the wrong pile. It works beautifully. But I usually stream for like 2 hours. So after 2 hours, then I'm done with sorting. That's it. So now I've got it set up to where we stream however many nights a week. And then anything I get sorted by the end of the week, I get to list that all on Saturday. And then once I'm done listing, then if I want to sort more, I can. But I can only list what I've sorted throughout the week. Content. For those of you guys out there who are thinking about getting into content, are already doing content, doing this business alongside content is a lot. Even this little 10-minute video or whatever, how long it's going to be, it's probably going to take 40 minutes to an hour because it's going to take 10 minutes to record. It's going to take about 5-ish. These don't. It's not hard to edit these. So 10 minutes at the most. We'll say 10 minutes. So that's 20 minutes. Usually I will watch it back at double speed to make sure there's no mistakes. So that's 25 minutes. You know, whether 5 or 10 to upload, 5 or 10 for a thumbnail. Next thing you know, 40, 45 minutes just for a basic video like this. So what happens with me is I will go to make a video and I'll have a good idea and I'll think about it. And then I'll say, I'll put it off till later. Let me start sorting, or I'll start doing this other stuff first. And I'm getting to the point now where I've realized I can't do that because next thing I know, it's, let's see here, I'm watching some Bakwa Soup Resident Evil runs. It is 10:30 at night. And since I've been getting back into the rhythm of trying to get back in shape and stuff, going to bed slightly earlier and waking up a little earlier is something I've been trying to do. So I should have had this video recorded and done at like 11 o'clock this morning, edited, boop, 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 done. And I didn't, now I'm paying the price for it. So at that point, you have to hold yourself accountable and still do it anyway, because it's something you have to do. I have gotten way better at posting something daily. I'm not there yet, but we're trying hard. I don't care if I put it out there. I put the same amount of effort in pretty much everything I do. Some get 50 views, some get 1,000 views. I really don't care how many views it gets. Maybe a little bit. But consistency. There's consistency. Say that 5 times fast. Anyway, so it's very important that the things that you know you have to do, you do them first. That way you're not in this predicament where I'm still pulling this return invoice and I had to edit this video. I got my weight loss video right here that we're editing. Keep an eye out for that. Your boy did some good work this week. And then you're not under the gun. Because for me, and this might be the same for you, is when you start feeling the pressure, that's when you start making mistakes. And not only that, but like there's enough pressure in this hobby. You don't need to be adding on any more needed than what's already out there. So are we 100% perfect? Not even close when it comes to keeping priorities straight and doing things that we're supposed to do, or the things that we have designated as important, but we're getting better. And I can tell you, and I know that I'm sure most of you out there know that the days that you do the things that you know you have to do, and you get them done, and then you get to do whatever else you want, it's such a better day. You feel better, you feel more accomplished. You're not constantly worrying like, oh my God, I gotta do this, and then I gotta do that, and oh shoot, I forgot about this, and Boom. So I have my whiteboard, I've got my tasks, I have now created a list of like, I don't remember, it's like 4 or 5 things. Make a video. I have yet to do anything on the gaming video. So when we get home, we usually get home around, now that we're going to the gym, we're getting home around 6 o'clock. And we usually stream at like 8 or 8:30. So we get home, we're going to record the video for the next day. We're going to record a gaming video for the gaming channel. And then we're going to record possibly something else. I don't know. But those two mainly. The weight loss channel is like whatever. I'm doing a couple days a week. But those are super easy to do. Then we stream, that's number 3. And then we pack orders after we stream, and then we edit the videos that we recorded. Boom, those 5 things. Once those 5 things are done, then I get to do what I want, which is sort. Sort, list. And because of how important listing and sorting are, I purposely put them on the back end because I want to do those things so bad that if I don't do these things that I I don't say necessarily don't want to do, but the things that maybe have a higher barrier for me, if I set those up first, then it's going to make it easier. It's almost like a drive. It's almost like an incentive. Okay, the fastest we get this stuff done, the fastest we get these recorded, faster we do this, that, the other, I can get to do what I want. And it's imperative to do, because if I don't list or sort anything for a week, it's going to be it's not going to be good. And I would implore you to think about that as well. You know, maybe set yourself up for success. Sit down and really just be honest with yourself and where you're lacking and where you are suffering when it comes to your daily tasks, and organize them and try to stay as true as possible to that. I know it's hard. Like I said, I'm not perfect. I've definitely buckled, but you know, take the victories where you can. Tomorrow's another day, and then you try to build. Typically on Sunday, because I'm filming this on Sunday, I've been trying to get into the habit of meal prepping for the weight loss stuff. And typically, I don't do it till like 6 or 7 o'clock at night. But we got up at 8 o'clock this morning. At 9:30, I was in the kitchen. After about an hour or so, everything's done. And I'm like so relieved I don't have to do that. I didn't have to do that tonight because it was already done. And I was able to do other stuff while that was going on. We actually made a big pot of like ground beef and rigatoni, and then chicken breast and rice and stuff. So I've got like 14 meals portioned out for the next 2 weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks, depending on how hungry I am. But anyway, the more you sell yourself up for success and you make the barrier to get things done easier, the easier it's going to be on yourself. So I would implore that you try to give that a shot. Do you have ways that you make things easy for yourself? Feel free to share them down below. I'd be happy to try anything. If it makes my day easier, if it makes my motions through the day more efficient, I'm willing to try anything. I'm sure you're willing to try anything. So hope you guys have a great day. We will see you in the next one, and take care. Peace.